PLCs have really worked well with our teachers here at TS Morris. They're able to determine their next steps by looking at student work samples. The teachers have really enjoyed sorting student works because they are able to determine are able to see what students, which students have not mastered the learning target for that week. They're able to make the necessary adjustments by going back and reteaching during whole group. They're able to go back and say, hey, majority of my kids got this skill this week. I can pull those few students who did not master the skill during Tier 2 instruction.
I knew it was important for teachers to see the data move to reflect growth. And through our PLCs, we started with a small snapshot in August, focusing on a 5th grade multiplication standard. And we saw immediate results in just 3 weeks. Teachers shared that they have never seen the fruits of their teaching in such a short amount of time.
Believe it or not, it has decreased my stress load. Having the time to collaborate with my grade level teachers and math coach provides me with the support to plan purposeful lessons. As teachers, we share thoughts and ideas on how to better support our students.
I feel like the PLC has supported me a lot in my classroom to help me identify my strugglers, to help them achieve, and it's very, very simple. It's a simple task that, you know, it's not hard to identify. It's probably about 1 to 2 or 3 questions on there that supports different standards and skills that we have implemented through the 9 weeks. And it's easy to identify what they know and what they don't know. And it also helps me to plan collaboratively with my grade level, you know, throughout the grade level as a whole on what each student doesn't know and what they do know.
My teacher said she would be learning with us, so she wrote questions she was going to ask us during math. I asked myself some of those questions while I was doing the math. The question that helped me was, how many more fractional parts do you need to complete the whole?
She had went into other classrooms and looked at what they're doing, and so she has copied some of the other teachers, such as chord counting.
PLCs help me as a coach to provide support to my math teachers to help them in areas that they need more support in. It helps me as a coach to provide my next steps. Okay, maybe this teacher needs to use more manipulatives. Maybe this teacher needs to work more with Tier 2 students. And the PLCs really help us, I'm gonna say us, the coach and the teachers, to see what students have not met the learning target. And we can support those students during Tier 2 instruction.
In our school, PLCs have been a vehicle to support teachers and students alike through coaching cycles. Our coaching cycles provide opportunities for teacher advocacy, the collective belief of teachers in their ability to positively affect students.
This is my first year as principal at Centerville Middle School, so we really needed to focus a new plan. Our theme for the year is to be greater than before. So with that in mind, we tried to come up with a way to put a focus on something, to put a focus on where we needed to begin. So we knew our data was not where it needed to be, so using PLCs, we were able to do a very clear focus on certain students, certain grades, certain standards to meet, you know, where we needed to be. So it gave us a very clear and focused goal. So when I try to think about the best way to sell or advertise this for the teachers, I try to think of the way that I can provide them with time and understanding of the PLC process. The first thing we did was we changed the entire master schedule this year to where our teachers have 90-minute planning periods 4 days a week. Last year and the previous years, they only had about 35 minutes, so they didn't have time to go to the restroom, do their lesson plan, and complete a PLC. So this way they have more time. We do weekly grade level meetings or weekly data meetings. We do different things to make sure that their focus is the same as our focus. So giving them that time and opportunity to learn and be able to put the PLC in process was probably the biggest change and the most selling point for teachers, because we gave them a time and opportunity to complete the process we wanted.